Hey y'all, buckle up because today's tea is hot and messy. Okay, so rapper Latto is catching heat after a woman named Gorgeous Doll put her on blast, claiming that Latto allegedly had her jumped. And y'all, the way this whole thing went down is just crazy. So here's the backstory. Gorgeous Doll has been saying for a while now that Latto had her attacked in the club. And guess what? Latto might have just admitted to it while popping off in a TikTok comment. Now, if you don't know who Gorgeous Doll is, let me break it down real quick. She's the woman who called Latto out after an incident that happened when Latto was filming her It's a Party music video at Magic City. Alright, so this is where things get messy. While Latto was in the club that night, somebody apparently stole her wallet. And instead of playing detective and figuring out who did it, Sis decided to take all her money back from the dancers she had already tipped. And guess who was the one to spill that tea? Yup, none other than Gorgeous Doll. She went online and told everybody that Latto snatched back the money she had thrown at the dancers. But here's the thing, nobody else, not even Latto, said anything about it at the time. Fast forward a bit, and things took a turn for the worse for Gorgeous Doll. She ended up losing her job at Magic City. And to make things even crazier, one night when she was out, she got jumped. Now, she's claiming that Latto was the one who sent people to attack her and that the whole thing caused her to have a miscarriage. Whew, this is serious. Now let's bring it up to the present. So, recently Latto got into it with some random woman on TikTok over her lash tech. Basically, this woman was calling out Latto's lash tech, which led to Latto stepping in and defending herself. And y'all, Latto must have been in her feelings because she ended up saying something that people think low-key confirms she had Gorgeous Doll jumped. So here's what went down. The woman on TikTok was coming for Latto's lash tech, and Latto clapped back in the comments. She wrote, "Who you describing? Because it's not me LMAO. Get off them T-pages, you losing your marbles. Last B spoke on my man on TikTok, got whooped outside a club in the A. You read that too?" The woman wasn't here for Latto's energy either. She clapped back with, saying I'm losing my marbles while you're threatening someone on TikTok over a lash tech is a choice. Hope you heal. Oops. Hold up. So now people are putting two and two together and realizing that this might be a reference to Gorgeous Doll's situation. And guess what? Gorgeous Doll caught wind of this and wasted no time responding. She went straight to TikTok and made a whole video talking about how she feels like Latto just admitted to getting her jumped. Now let's keep it real. This whole situation is looking real messy. If Latto did have something to do with the attack on Gorgeous Doll, then this comment is not a good look for her. So yeah, y'all, this whole situation is wild. Now I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Latto just outed herself in that TikTok comment? Or is this all just a big misunderstanding? Let's talk about it in the comments below while you hear what Gorgeous Doll had to say.
So I just woke up. I'm sitting here working on Active Doll. And someone just, submitted an admission of guilt. And I just, think it's funny. Because what you just admitted to, right, is you admitted to having me jumped when you knew I was pregnant, causing a miscarriage, right? You just said that the last person who spoke on your man, and who did we say your man was, got jumped outside of a club in Atlanta because you yourself couldn't see me. And I don't know why you would comment that, because win, lose, or draw, like I said, you didn't do shit. You had me jumped while pregnant, causing a miscarriage. I'm going to insert her comment, her trying to be funny. And the thing about it is, you'll argue with this lash tech, right? But you ain't never said a motherfucking thing about the situation between us. So I think it's funny that now you're using that situation to try to troll the next bitch when I don't think it's funny at all. And you will be hearing from my lawyers, all 6 of them. And my whole thing about it is I haven't even spoke on my miscarriage situation, any of it. But for you to go in there and comment and think it's fucking funny, babe, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you're a real fucked up person, because that situation meant a lot to me. But I'm happy that you're trolling and thinking it's funny to talk about, because I promise you I'm going to give you the field day that you want over it. The thing about it, all my day ones, people who really support me, who followed my journey, y'all know, because everything happened back to back. I never spoke on it, but if you knew, you knew. You knew what I was going through. And at the end of the day, like, I always said I never want to speak on it, never want to speak on it, never want to speak on it. And then when you see somebody laughing at your pain, it's just like, bitch, what? What? And like, you just sit there and think of everything that you went through for the last couple of months. And I know there's going to be people calling me a liar and stuff like that, but babe, I'm a content creator. I vlog my whole life, including, yes, and I'm never going to put it out, but I vlogged my whole miscarriage situation. I vlogged every doctor's appointment. I vlogged every single thing. And so I hope that it doesn't come to the point, because I can handle this in court. I vlogged everything for the purposes of court. But there was never or anything her saying, letting it know that she had something to do with it. That was the problem. So now those problems are fixed for me. But at the end of the day, I vlog my whole life. I'm literally sitting here going through my phone when I was at the doctor's, when I was going through all of this. I'm not going to show y'all anything, but I vlogged everything. Every single thing around my miscarriage, I vlogged it, just because of the fact that vlogging is how I get through stuff in life. And when something really bothers me or sitting on my heart, that helps me. So it's like, I know that I'm having a lot of like her little fan pages come and question me and stuff like that. And it's like, babe, question me in court. Question me in court when I show everything that I have in court. Because for me, I feel like, yeah, I do share a lot of my life, but that's just something that I'm still not over, still not done with. And like I said, people who had a part in that, you're going to speak. You're going to listen. You're going to have your time to speak, have your time for sentencing, whatever the fuck happens out of the situation. But what a lot of people didn't know is the only thing I was waiting for was anything to connect this girl to the situation. Because how it happened, you sent one of his people's cousins and girl sisters, right? We know who they are too. But at the end of the day, you ordered that situation. And now when you made that comment today, that comment tied you to it all. That comment let me know I'm not delusional. I'm not fucking crazy. I knew this girl sent this to me. I knew this girl did this. And so at the end of the day, thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Because you gave me exactly what I needed. You gave me what my lawyers needed. That's it. Whenever y'all watch these like 48 hours and stuff like that, all it takes is one thing to connect somebody to something. And if the timeline matches, what does that mean? Exactly. And right now, my timeline is complete because you want to talk shit and pop it on TikTok to somebody else. At the end of the day, it's a fucked up situation. It's still a sad situation. I still deal with it. So even me being online talking about this, like, I'm not ready to go through all that shit. I'm really not. But I also am a very strong person, and I know that life is crazy, especially my life. And if I want to stand behind something, a part of that might be me getting on here and showing y'all every fucking thing. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this because you just have to be an evil ass bitch to do some shit like that, and that's all. But anyways, like, what I really wanted everyone to know, right, is I have all of this documented. The fight happened on the 15th, okay? I literally was flying to my little you know, and literally had to go to the hospital, had to go to an emergency doctor's appointment because I knew something was not right. I have all of it. All of it. And the thing is, like, when I really get to the point where I want to tell the full story and all the details of everything that happened with that, I will do that on my own time. I'm not going to talk about something in depth that is still emotionally bothering me. I don't give a fuck how bad the internet wants it. At the end of the day, I'm still a normal fucking person with feelings and emotions. And it's like, to have people coming on my page saying, oh, no proof of this, no da-da-da. Just because you didn't follow me back then and you didn't motherfucking catch all the tea, bitch, doesn't mean that I'm just about to come up here and just post my fucking ultrasound pictures from the day where a baby was there and the next motherfucking day it was gone. I don't gotta do that. At the end of the day, I don't gotta lie about nothing either. And it's like, it's so sick how people will question shit like that. Like, you think that I'm gonna come on here and place blame on something so traumatic on somebody without my proof? No, I keep my receipts, babe, and I have all of them.